Hello, everybody, and thank you for tuning into the Silly Goose Sports Talk. What in the? Well, I'm Big T.
And and I'm a Skippy. Welcome to the Silly Goose Sports Talk.
That did not work. Ladies
Hold
and
on, I can do
gentlemen,
it.
it sounds
I
like
can do it.
Skippy's having a stroke, but if you're listening to us on one platform, it may sound like he is either smoking a cigar or having a stroke or a combination of the both of them. But if you were tuning in on YouTube, you'd see exactly what he's trying to do.
Anywho, no context. Anyhow, so how was your week, Timmy?
It was actually pretty good. We messed around downtown all weekend, in fact. No, all day Saturday, in fact. But that was pretty fun. And
Nice.
then what'd you guys do?
I mean, it's been a little bit busy with this school, Busch Gardens. We went on Friday, I believe. That was
Ooh,
pretty fun.
how
Yeah,
was that?
it was fun.
That's good.
Yeah,
Now,
we went with grandparents and a cousin.
nice.
Fortunately, our cousin could ride too many things because he's very tall. But yeah,
Ooh. Now
but yeah.
this
So
Wednesday, I'm going to Fred Nat's game. Friday, not Friday. Saturday is the Zach Brown band concert, and then
ooh,
Sunday is the all-awaited first youth group of the year. So, ha ha ha.
yes, you love youth group.
Yes,
Yeah, first
sir.
day of school today. Actually, for me at least, my co-op
Oh,
starts up today. It's the difficult class compared to
uh-oh.
the other stuff. So this will be fun.
Uh-oh, that's me with my physics class. I'm gonna
Oh,
die.
I like physics though. We're doing chemistry this year.
Oh, chemistry is fun. I'm actually retaking that because I took it in the COVID year to where
Yeah,
everything is on Zoom, and you cannot do chemistry over Zoom.
yeah. I'm doing it
So,
with my lab part because we our code kind of works. We have four sections, so
uh-huh.
throughout the day, so there's four classes. There's drama, religion, and then the other two that day are gonna be chemistry and chemistry lab. My lab partner is Matthew, so we'll be set.
Oh, he's a Chad. He's a
Yeah,
Chad.
and
You
then
are
and
good.
then and then on Tuesdays, so we're starting 2 weeks early for Tuesdays. There's writing, there's literature, there's a debate and that stuff class. And
Uh-huh.
then there's Latin
Whew.
all today. So this is gonna be painful.
Yeesh.
Oh yeah.
All right. We do have some Fred Nat stuff on the docket this week.
Yeah. So this week the Nats head to Lynchburg and just go free and free. Nothing good, but you know.
Yeah, they're just trying to tread water after losing all those that star power. But hey, James Wood is still a beast. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
All right, in Big Nats, nothing has really changed much. Nats got swept by the Cubs, and then they go 2-2 versus the Padres. Side note: Nelson Cruz gets a 440-foot bomb, making his 459th home run. So nice. And the Nationals will face their NL East rivals, the Philadelphia Phillies, in the 2023 MLB Little League Classic in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. So, hopefully they'll at least have more than this bag of rocks.
No.
Maybe, probably not.
We'll see. But why not?
Yeah. What's up in Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh, we go 1-2 against the old Red Sox. And get another 1-2 against the Reds. Just not a good week. Cabrian Hayes is almost back from the injury, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But
All right.
not a very good week.
Orioles had a kind of bipolar week, to tell you the truth. The O's dropped 2 of 3 from the Rays, then they take 2 of 3 from the Jays, and then they drop in a rescheduled game versus the Cubs. And they capped off the weekend with a 2-1 series win versus Boston, including Friday night's 15-10 slugfest, which included 37 total hits and 25 total runs. So yeah, if you like slugfest baseball, Friday night was your night. Holy moly, that was wild. And Jorge Mateo is producing now, so that is really good. And yeah, we'll see what happens next week. Next week is make it or break it for the playoff race. They got the White Sox, and then they're playing the Astros, so
Mm.
they can get out of there with a 4-2, 5-1 record, and they're set.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And
So,
huh?
never mind. Sorry, what are you saying?
Atlanta went 5-2 in the week, and then they moved 3 games behind the Mets for the division lead, and they hold an 8-game lead in the wild card. If it wasn't for Paul Goldschmidt, Austin Riley would be a serious MVP threat. He's been good.
Yeah. Other MLB stuff, we just have Albert Pujols. Hits 2 homes in one night. He's looking for a 700th. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and he hit bomb number 693 last night, in fact. So that was nice. I want to see him hit 700 by the time his career is over. Still got a month left in the season. All right,
Yeah.
for NFL, Washington starter Carson Wentz played 3 series and finished 6 of 9 for 64 yards in Washington's 24-14 loss to the Chiefs. That game kinda stunk. I'm glad I missed it, but yeesh. I thought I was okay, Wentz said. I definitely left some plays out there. Definitely wish we could have sustained some drives a little more. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest takeaway for me early. Especially those third downs. There's a couple I wish I could have back. The Commanders went over 3 on third downs, Wentz in the game, with all 3 leading to punts. Good thing Washington has the best punter in the NFL. Darn, they are going to need him.
Yeah.
Logan Thomas was back on the practice field yesterday. The Commanders announced that they've activated the tight ends from the physically unable to perform list. So that is the one good takeaway of the week. We got Logan Thomas back. Now, the biggest worry right now is Chase Young. You got to get him back. Curtis Samuel looked like he was producing some yards. You got Logan Thomas coming back. So looks like this offense is getting healthy. And with all these weapons together, I think it can be decent. If people get hurt, they're kind of screwed. But
Yeah.
if they're healthy, they are a decent offense with a really good wide receiver and a very mediocre quarterback. This defense is too good for them to be absolute trash, though. You have Chase Young, Montez Sweat, Deron Payne, John Allen, Cam Curl. You've got Kendall Fuller. You got all these guys, Cole Holcomb. These guys are individually great, but for some reason, the unit is just not producing. This defense is too good for the team to go 5-11, 4-12. This team is capable of making the playoffs. When I say capable, I mean if everything goes right. This is Washington. These things do not happen, but yeah, I expect like 7-10, 8-9 season. But
Yeah.
yeah, there's my Washington spiel for this week. Come back next week after they get their butts kicked, and where Baltimore wins they extend their preseason winnings. So yeah.
Yeah, we'll get Steelers. Of course, the training season will be finishing up soon. But with that, all 3 of the QBs are actually looking pretty good. The Steelers are looking to have a decent season if we can get the O-line together.
Yeah.
Now, in Saturday's game, they had the following lines. Trubisky went 5-8 for 60 yards. Pickett went 6-7 for 76 yards and 1 touchdown. And Rudolph went 17 for 21 for 127 yards and also 1 touchdown. Now, the O-line, of course, did not perform whatsoever,
Yeah.
and it is going to be their downfall again this year. Now, they added another offensive lineman, signing tackle Adrian Early. Not Early,
Haley, I guess.
Early? I
I
don't
think
know.
so.
To their 85-man roster. So we'll see how they do. We'll see how they do. Their O-line is going to be the downfall, though. The QBs are looking good, but you need a good
There's
O-line.
nobody guarding for him. That's the
Yeah.
problem. Now, we do have a little bit of college football news for once. The Big Ten is not done trying to raid the Pac 12 for additional members, according to a new report. Oregon has begun preliminary discussions with the Big Ten to determine whether the school is compatible with the conference. This is pretty big. All these big teams are either flocking to the Big Ten or the SEC. Now, the ACC is all that's left, and I'm starting to get worried that the SEC is going to try to poach Clemson away from the ACC, and that's trouble for the Virginias, the Virginia Techs, the Pitts, the Wake Forest, all those, the UNCs, all those historically good teams could be in a lot of trouble for if the SEC and Big Ten keep picking these teams off. Oh yeah, we do have a few games this weekend. Nothing really notable to my knowledge here,
Yeah.
and yes, it's West Virginia versus Pitt starts off next week. So like next Thursday, that's the first ranked game.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah,
Anyway, that's all we have for football. Now we're gonna start off with a bit of NHL. So a lot of stuff, surprisingly.
yeah,
Penguins' Todd Reardon will be sticking around in Pittsburgh for a couple more years at least. Now, the Penguins have signed him to a 2-year contract extension, in addition to promoting him to the associate coach. Now, his main duties include managing the team's defensemen, conducting the power play units.
yeah.
So we
Their
got that
power
going
play is
on.
kind of screwed.
Yeah. They
Todd
also
Reardon ran the
re-signed
Capitals for
us.
a few years. Reardon ran the Caps for 2 or 3 years, and power play was garbage then. So carry on.
Anyway, they also re-signed assistant coach Mike Velucki.
Vellucci? I don't know.
to a 2-year contract extension. Now, Velucki has spent 2 years as the Penguins' assistant coach, focusing on the forwards and penalty kill in his role. So we got that going on.
Well, if the Penguins' penalty kill is as bad as your pronunciation of names, Pittsburgh's not going very far.
Yeah.
All right,
We'll see.
Washington, we do have Nicholas Backstrom hip injury and resultant surgery in June could have meant the end of his hockey playing career. But so far, that's not the case. He's currently preparing for his 16th season in the NHL, working hard with his personal trainer in Stockholm. Hockey has been in my life, and I don't want to think that it will end one day. But another question. But after another operation, it feels good for the first time in years. That is good for Backstrom. We want to see him back on the ice, doing well. And yeah, that's all we got for hockey this week. And we do have a little bit of NASCAR news. Big T is not very happy this week as Kyle Larson knocked. Well, after Chase Elliott clinched the regular season championship, he was kind of roughed out of the way on a restart with about 5 to go. And yeah, he ended up dropping to fourth. Kyle Larson grabbed the win, but there could be a little bit of tensions brewing at Hendrick Motorsports between Elliott and Larson. But I think that's mostly just the media trying to fabricate a rivalry when, yeah, you know that kind of stuff. The media tries to make it look like a fight where it's really not a fight. Maybe one side's mad at the other. But yeah. Speaking of Larson wins, this is the second of Kyle Larson's wins this year, and it was also, you know what, both of these Kyle Larson wins have in common, Skippy.
What?
Both times he knocked Chase Elliott out of the way. Come
Wow.
on, man. Oh yeah.
Why? Just why? Just why?
I mean, so what happened at Auto Club back in February was Chase got right up alongside him on the top line. Kyle Larson tried to block him, but he was already there, so Larson pegged him into the fence. And then on Sunday, when they go into the turn, Kyle Larson just sends it in there, and then that pushes Chase up out of the groove, and he loses all his spots, and then he's kind of screwed. But yeah, this stuff happens to everybody, but it's kind of annoying when it's your guy that gets the hammer. You know,
Yeah.
what does my phone want?
He wants a new owner.
No, well the owner wants a new phone too. That's a Motorola Crapbox 3000.
Hey, Timmy, wait, fold up your phone case.
Hey, same phone case.
Yo!
Hey.
Wait, if you're watching on YouTube, we have literally the same phone case. Different phones, but same phone case. It's pretty
Yeah.
funny. Oh, also, for those wondering at the start, it was a Scooby-Doo mask.
And
I
now you're
don't
telling them?
I don't feel we explained that. Yeah, that now you know. For all those who clicked off, they will never know. Anyhow,
Yeah, that was something. Yeah, that's all we got for
yeah, so
NASCAR.
tiny bit of golf, not golf. We have a tiny bit of soccer, EPL Chelsea, I think. Lost 3-0, but all the best USA players were in this game, and they touched base after the contest, so whatever.
Yeah, it was
Dad
nice.
jokes.
I don't know.
Dad jokes.
Oh boy.
What is an astronaut's favorite part of a computer, Timmy?
What?
The space bar.
Oh. Oh.
Took you a while to get that one, eh? When does a joke become a dad joke?
When?
When it becomes apparent.
Oh man. Oh man. No.
That
Come on.
was good. That was good. When is a football player like a judge?
When?
When he sits on the bench.
Wow. That's
I'm impressed you
I
got that
don't
one
know
right.
what to
So,
think about that one. I really don't know.
what's the best thing about Switzerland?
What? Nothing?
I don't know, but its flag is a plus.
Oh.
That one's quality. What's Harry Potter's favorite method of getting down a hill?
What?
Walking. JK rolling.
Oh. Oh. Oh, that was
What's at the bottom of the ocean and shivers?
what?
A nervous wreck.
Oh. Oh,
These are quality.
that was pretty good. I will tell you that.
These were decent. I'm not gonna lie. These were a-okay this week. They were good. They were good.
Yeah,
Anyhow.
what are the potatoes this week?
Ah, yes, 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 yes. The potatoes. So we're off here with a potato of the week. We have the New York Yankees are on a free fall. In August, they were 5-14. They still have an 8-game lead in their division.
I thought the potatoes are things we're upset about. The Yankees losing makes everybody happy.
Well, I think I don't know, because I believe my father at that. But the thing is, my mom is somewhat of a Yankees fan.
Ick. Yankees?
To be so
The
baffled, he's like,
Yankees and the Dodgers are bandwagon franchises. Like I miss
they
Trey
are
Turner.
they are the bandwagon franchises.
I just hope the
If you're gonna
Orioles can.
hop on any train, hop on one of those.
No, 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 no. You do. I got you do.
When did you become an Orioles fan, Timmy?
I've always admired the Orioles. It's just that since the
Admired.
Nats, I had always loved the Nats and the O's, just because they've both been in town and stuff like that. But like recently, I'd say it all started in like mid 20-ish when I heard about the Mancini stuff. That I was like, hey, I'm gonna pay attention to this team a lot more closely now, and then I
Alright,
did. So
good then. Let's go. All right, round two of the week. We have Dennis Erkley on the Pirates, roster construction, payroll, etc. So, okay, nice. Any who? Now
uh,
this.
oh, I heard about this. I don't know what happened, but I'm ready to hear about this.
All right, so Jagoff. Wait, what? You-
Yeah, I heard about it. The Jason sent
All
me.
right, so we have a Jagoff of the week. It's. I'm gonna take my little trip today. So,
Huh?
if you've ever been to Busch Gardens, there's a roller coaster called Apollo's Chariot, and basically we were waiting in line, right? And so we were staying at the front because we wanted to be at the front of the coaster. So there's a big extra line. And then there's a fast pass or a single rider, one of the two. That's a separate gate. It kind of goes like this.
Yeah, it's like if you pay extra money, you get to.
Yeah, but you go in for the front people, and you go somewhere to the back. And so there was this group of maybe 3, 4 boys about your age, just waiting for their thing. One of the workers goes up. She it's a girl, and she opens up the thing, and the guy stops with his phone and says, "Can I take a picture?" She says, of what?" He goes, and I kid you not, of you.
What?
And then she goes, "Why?" And the guy replies with a, "Oh, it's to make my friends jelly."
Oh,
And and
what? This is
and
not
and to
Australia. What
and
in
to
the?
put and so they get scooted back. But to put the cherry on top of the cupcake, he was wearing a shirt that said "I heart hot moms."
Oh, what the? What in the?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, that guy made you look smooth to me. That's saying something.
oh. Well, that gives me confidence in myself because I'm not that stupid.
It was so
Whew.
stupid. But yeah,
Well,
that that happened.
yeah.
And yeah, that's that.
We
I
do
I
have.
hope I hope I ruined all your hope in humanity after that one. Anyway,
Oh, you
so
did.
this week we have Jacob Young heads to 100 runs this season.
Hey, attaboy. All right,
Yes.
now for what everybody's really here for is Big T's music notes.
No, they're not. Who's here for this?
Have you checked the charts this week? We got a lot of
Not
movement.
really.
All right, we got
Oh, Harry heads Carolina's about six.
we're going up the
Okay,
ladder.
I
Keith
see.
Urban. So we got a couple new hits down here at the bottom of the charts. They're working their way up. We got Brown Eyes Baby by Keith Urban, Good Day for Living by Joe Nichols, and Holy Water by Michael Ray. Those holding up the bottom three. And top movers down here, you got You Didn't by Brett Young, finally making its way to cracking the top 30. And then you got Soul by Lee Bryce, jumps up 4 spots. Bailey Zimmerman's Fall in Love is skyrocketing right now. It's up to number 24. Zach Brown Band's Out in the Middle is up to number 21. Party Mode by Dustin Lynch is finally shooting its way up there at number 19. Half of Me by Thomas Rhett jumps up too. And that's okay. Last week's number one, New Truck, drops all the way down to number 10. That's an AA moment, right, Skippy?
Yeah. Well, except AA dropped 40 spots and off the entire board.
Yeah, true. Now, the biggest mover of the week by far has to be Heads Carolina by Cole Swindell. It jumped up 6 spots all the way up to number 6. Dang Straight is at number 4. At number 3, jumping from number 7, is Last Night Lonely by John Party. Number 2 is Take My Name by Parma Lee. And number 1 is Kane Brown's Like I Love Country Music, which is not my favorite song on the chart right now, but good for him to get another number 1. Any thoughts on the charts at the moment, Skippy?
I mean, pretty good selection, I think. I like Last Night Lonely. That one's pretty good. Dang
Oh,
Straight's climbing down, thankfully. I mean, took a while up there.
yeah, but
It was alright.
it's
Take My
deservedly
Name.
so. It belonged up there for a
Take
bit.
My Name still somehow there.
I don't
Like I
know
Love
how.
Country Music
I don't know
is
why.
okay.
I don't know why "Take My Name" has gone anywhere higher than number 17 on the
Take
chart.
my name. It's not even that. I mean, it's
Not
fine.
even. I mean, it's
It's just
mediocre.
fine.
There's
It's
nothing
just
sticks
fine.
out about it. It's just there.
It's the definition of okay.
Yeah, it makes mediocrity sound like something that's not the Texas Rangers. Texas
Yeah.
Rangers of music, just there, mediocrity.
Yeah. Well, that's all we got for this week.
Yes, sir,
We'll
it
see if
is.
anything new happens to the
Would you
charts.
like to tell our audience the context of your Scooby Doo?
Oh yeah. So at the very beginning, I had this lovely Scooby Doo mask, and if you're wondering where I got this abomination, this my goodness. So it was at a youth ministry event at our church, of course, and it was kind of a Bible study, and they found this box in the closet full of just random crap that when you memorize a verse, that you were able to get something, and I instead, because I forgot my paper, I made a deal with the devil, also known as Tatiana, that
Oh man, come on,
that
that was
that
low.
for
Don't do
sorry
that. Don't do that.
for
That's not funny.
for the wonderful
Oh.
Scooby-Doo mask. And this is what I'm gonna rob many banks with, commit many arsons, and do many, many, many
Bad things.
things. Many, many, many things with this beautiful thing. I'm gonna bring this to Saturday dances. And
Oh no, no, that's a bad idea.
if
Don't.
you ever thought Breathe the Goose Call was a bad idea, well, you're in for
No,
it.
the goose call is actually funny. If
I'll
you have a
bring I'll bring
Scooby,
this to prom.
if you bring the Scooby Doo, if you okay, look, bringing the goose call somewhere is funny because they don't expect it. If you bring
No one's gonna
Scooby Doo
expect
thing, it's
this.
gonna be like, oh, it's you, and like it's not the same spark that the goose call has.
What do you mean, Timmy? What's not a spark about this for you, Timmy? What's not this? Where's this? Where? Huh? You
You
talking about,
look
Timmy?
like a.
A
You know what?
serial killer.
I'll tell you after the show what I think that looks like.
Look at my fat cheeks on my face, and then my misplaced
All right,
my.
ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this week. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Skippy, you take the last reins of the episode.
Just remember to to worship Scooby Doo mask.
We did get DVDs. There was a DVD we got. It was the greatest crossover in the history of television. Scooby Doo Batman episode.
Well, that sounds awesome.
Yeah. And that's
Anyway,
all we have.
that's all we have for this week, and we will see you probably all in the very next one. Make sure I don't stay in school, kids.
You didn't say